Hi, I'm Anthony Haynes and I'm the Product and Training Manager for Rothenberger UK, and today I have a really hot tool for you. This is the Superfire 4 Hot Box. I'll show you what's inside the package and why MAPP gas is so special and what the different burners can do, and of course we'll be soldering together later. The Superfire 4 Hot Box comes, like many of our tools, in a practical row case. You have everything with you to start soldering right away. So let's take a look inside. You have 2 cylinders of MAPP gas, and I'll explain later what exactly MAPP gas is and why it's special. Then of course, the handle of the Superfire 4 with the piezo ignition. For the handle itself, you get 2 attachments. You get the cyclone burner, which is this one, using a twist and lock. Then you also get the pinpoint burner. You can also get a flame reflector, and there's a practical stand for the cartridge, so it's not toppling over on site. Now you're probably wondering why MAPP gas. It's simple. MAPP is a gas mixture of propylene and propane and other gases that can reach a flame temperature of up to 2,925 degrees Celsius. Compared to other gases like acetylene, which gets even hotter, it requires much less volume because it doesn't need to be stored under pressure. This makes MAPP gas safer. The high temperatures of MAPP gas are ideal for brazing, but also for soft soldering, as your copper pipe heats up very quickly. For identification, the MAPP gas comes in these yellow gas cartridges. The cartridges are made of steel and are very robust. Also, as you can see here, the cartridge has a pressure relief valve. This prevents the cartridge from exploding. With other gas cartridges, you always see a warning that the cartridges can explode at 50 degrees and above. Not with us. Also, our gas cartridge has a collar at the valve connection. The collar prevents you from screwing the burner too tightly onto the cartridge. So this was the case with the old bottles, and many of you broke the valve on the new cartridge, making it unusable. As I can imagine, very annoying, so we've learnt from our mistakes. With the collar, you can't make this mistake anymore. On the MAPP gas bottles goes our Superfire 4 handle. It fits perfectly in the hand and gives you precise control over the flame. The integrated piezo ignition starts the burner with just one press of a button. Once the fire is burning, you can then lock the on-off switch with this lever here. The special thing about the burner, thanks to its design, you can work overhead or at any angle. The flame never goes out. Special nozzles directly in the burner tube always ensure the correct pressure and prevent the constant need to readjust the flame. Ideal for work in hard to reach areas, this distinguishes our Superfire 4 from the competition. Depending on your needs, you can use different attachments. With the twist and load system, the burner can be easily removed and quickly replaced with a new one. If the burner is not properly locked, you can't ignite it. This is for your safety. The hot box includes 2 attachments. If you're working close to a wall or want to protect other components, I recommend our additional flame protection mats. Simply stick it to the wall and you're done. But first, let's take a look at the attachments. So, the pinpoint burner is best suited for soft soldering. Then the next burner is the cyclone burner. This is best used for brazing. Additionally, there's the shrinking burner for telephone and ground lines. This provides a soft flame. You can also get the standard burner for soft soldering and other work with low heat supply. And the hot air burner here, for example, this can be used for removing paint. Safety in mind because there's no naked flame. All burners can be changed effortlessly, as you have seen before. So enough theory, let's get to work. I'll show you how easy it is to make a perfect soft soldering connection with the Superfire. You need the pinpoint burner for this. First, you need to prepare the pipe. It's best to use our Rovleys and clean the pipe piece. Then we need this paste. This is flux. It ensures that the solder flows into the pipe connection and makes the solder joint tight. You have to apply very, very thinly. There are two versions of our Rosol, the Rosol 3 and the Rosol 1S. What's the difference? Well, that one contains silver and is therefore of a higher quality. It's suitable for pipes exposed to vibrations as the connection is more resistant. Then you'll need the right solder for our flux. It's important that the solder matches the flux. We have Rosol 3 and fitting solder 3. How much solder do you need? You use the diameter of the pipe. Generally, it's about that long. When soft soldering, it's important to aim the tip of the flame at the end of the solder joint where the solder should flow. So, how do you know when the pipe is warm enough? Watch the flux. It will suddenly turn a silvery, shiny colour, and that is when it's the right time. Now the soldering connection is finished, I only used the pre-measured amount of solder you saw, and you saw how the solder was drawn into the pipe. The pipe is now extremely hot, so I'm going to grab a pair of pliers and cool it down. Brazing works a bit differently from soft soldering. I'll show you how that works too. The preparation is the same. First, we need to clean our pipes outside and inside with Rovleys. Dependent on your brazing rods, you will need a flux. Some rods already have them integrated. This rod here doesn't. Now our LP5 brazing paste comes into play again. So once again, apply lightly. For brazing, we need a different kind of burner. So namely, in this case, it's the cyclone burner. This gets hotter than the normal standard burner. Now I need my brazing material, a brazing rod. So that went quickly and easily, just as it should. Here I have the results of the soft soldering, and here the result of the brazing. Soldering is no longer a problem for you with our Superfire 4 hotbox. So folks, the Rothenberger Superfire 4 hotbox is a must for anyone who routinely solders. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. If you want to see soldering in short form again, we have already posted shorts on this topic. Of course, you can find the links in the video description, and if you liked the video, we'd appreciate a subscription. See you next time. Bye bye for now.